Welcome back and congratulations. You made it through the entire personal performance software training. Well done. I'm very appreciative and certainly very grateful for your attention. By now, you're probably thinking, what does the full software suite look like? And so today we're going to take you behind the scenes and show you exactly what's on offer when you join our certification training program. And so without further ado, let's have a look at one of the examples we have for literally the full suite. So this is our demo sample, okay? And what this is it just basically shows our entire workspace. And so this is your organization, okay? So whether you're in private practice, whether you have a clinic, whether you have a team of therapists or coaches, whether you're an organization that has an HR department or a learning and development department, and you're looking at creating and scaling a coaching and change management organization, this is really what is advantageous in terms of the full CMS suite. What we have here is, if this would be our organization, we've taken a space tourism vision here and really had a look at the organization and the talent pool. And so we've got our departments as our first place here, and we've got our dev department, our engineering, the investors in the company, the JV partnerships, marketing team, the relationship managers, sales department, talent support, and tech R&D. So LifePrint really comes in under the talent support team, and that's where we're looking at in terms of being a beautiful fit for any organization that is looking after the mindset and the well-being, looking for a more connective and inclusive culture, one based on coaching and change management. And so any one of these I can click into and it'll show me exactly the teams that are in that department and the people in those teams, right? So if I go to investors, I can have a look at the investors. If I go into who our JV partnerships are, the marketing teams, the relationship managers, the sales teams, right? So I can have a look at the whole organization, okay? I can also search for design, or let's search for marketing, and I can search literally in between. Marketing came up. And so you can basically search for anything that you want, right? You can add new clients, you can add new relationships, you can add teams, and you can also import your entire client data in terms of your organization or the people that you serve. When we look in here and we just go to a client, for instance, you'll have a coaching card, and that coaching card will basically fall into different connections. So you'll put your data in here and you'll basically put everything as you want it. So I'm just going to do this quickly as a demo, the email address. Let's just go connect. And we can apply that, right? Then I can say, okay, which departments does he needs to go into? Where is his responsibilities? And what role is he really playing in terms of that business, that organization? And what is the function? I can put multiple roles here because maybe I'm the CEO, but I'm also a father or I'm a husband. And that way you can kind of categorize everything. You can also click and do notes within each of your sessions so you can track performance, track messages, track stories, track meanings, track belief systems, track anything you want to do in terms of the day-to-day operations or working with your clients, and basically tracks everything. And so if we go into, for instance, here and just go into the marketing team, we can see that Jane Jetson's here, I'm here, Mark Messages is here, and Sally's social is here. So Sally takes care of socials, Mark does the messaging externally, Jane Jetson, which she's the founder of the company, and Justin Finesse basically work together in terms of this talent pool. And the marketing team, the actual behavior chemistry of the entire team is actually here. I can pick off because I'm not always in the team, and I can see what happens when I'm away and how the team operates if they take me out. And I can also see how the team operates if Jane's away and it's just Mark and Sally working together. And what is that relationship really like? What do I have to be aware of. And here I'm going to be very aware because there's two leaders at the bottom, which indicates in this relationship, you're going to have a lot of power struggle. So I want to make sure that I'm possibly going to bring on another talent member here, because otherwise there's always either going to have to be me or Jane making sure that both of these two are clear and on the same page. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of internal direction pulling between the two of them, both wanting to go in different directions. And so you can see how valuable this is when you're looking, especially within professional partnerships, teams, and relationships. Super, super, super important, right? Then I can click back to my workspace and I've got my organization all set up again. And so this is really the full suite where we could dive pretty deep. And this is supported through our learning, leadership, and development channel. You'll notice that over here, there's a schedule. We meet once a month. These are live coaching calls. This is very important so that you get to ask your questions, get feedback, see if you're thinking in the right way. But it's also a good opportunity for me to kind of mentor you and support you in kind of understanding all of this. And this is all included in your training and certification program. So literally once a month, you're supported through it, asking questions. I also do live demos and hot seats and kind of work with you in creating and scaling a coaching and change management business. We'll then basically, what happens is you open up the first mapping mindsets training, which is a 3-day training, online, self-paced. All of the videos have been chunked so that you can basically go through them at your own pace. So you'll see here, where are we? So let's actually open that up and we can see it a little bit more clearly. And so with each of these video training libraries, what you get is the slide deck as we go through it, so you can follow along or just skip into all the training. And then the video library, which supports that specific training, right? So this is Mapping Mindset, Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. And you can see all the videos are kind of like your Netflix. They're beautifully chunked, and you just go through the training at your own pace, right? The next library that opens up is really all the academy trainings where we go much more advanced into combinations, relationships, business and teams. We also show you how to package yourself, position yourself, and present yourself in a way that is unforgettable. Then we've got the holographic timelines of change, which is once we have all the data, how do we actually start changing the perception model so that people can start experiencing less friction and less resistance in their life? We start to change the belief systems, rewire the brain, reweight the neurology. And so people can actually start to release their emotional attachment to their perception model and look and experience better and greater depth of their reality. And so it's a beautiful training. This is all contained within the library. And that library basically has the advanced applications. Same thing applies. You'll just go through the trainings at your own pace with lots of grace in your own space. Then we have Fulfilled Families and Radical Relationships, all the trainings in there, your LifePrint business and team development. And then last but not least, your mastery and holographic timelines. We dive a deeper into the science, and so that you have a real fun foundational grounding in the quantum field theory, the quantum mechanics and physics, as well as the holographic reality and how the brain interfaces with its environment. Good. So literally once a month we meet and we go through all of that training. And so what does that look like, really? Well, our training and coaching certifications, really, you've got two pathways. You can either come and study and certify as a certified coach and change maker, or you can go through what we call our program director, which is really allows you to run your own events, gives you all the assets, all the workbooks, takes you through the same process in terms of what your clients would go through. And you can do this really for one-on-one or one-on-many. This is really, really important. You get the slide decks, you get the training decks, and you also get a whole bunch of neurological change patterns, which I've engineered as a support process for any coach and change maker. On the certified analyst side, you've really got two options here. You can get the yearly, which will give you an entire year to get through the training and certify, or you can do it monthly. And that monthly will basically take you through, because you may think, oh, I've got some space, I've got some place, and so I've got some time on my hands and I can really immerse myself. And you can just pay monthly in terms of the investment for your certification. When you certify, what happens is upon certification, your license drops down from $297 monthly or $2,997, and it drops down to $47 monthly or $470 a year after you certified. You also unlock a whole bunch of assets, marketing, branding, and all of that stuff that we'd love you to have so that you can actually start building your business and scaling it. And the beautiful thing is, if we come down, so it includes everything that I showed you. But what happens is, if you take a look over here, we've got in the wallet on your dashboard, you've got tokens. So every single token, basically a coaching card equals one token. And so if I go into this coaching card and I basically share, and I go, okay, I want to have a look at, let's calculate Adam's LifePrint. And so we got Adam Ames, and now I want to give Adam Ames his performance profile. And so the coaching card allows us to basically print out a beautiful PDF full of all the details that are contained within the actual profile and the software, and has a report on all his detailed analytics. And so typically what happens is we use these and we sell these as a value add, and we include them into our packages, okay? This means that for every coaching card, I should be valuing that coaching card in terms of a lifetime value. They're going to get their performance profile, and this is going to basically be how I'm going to work with them. They'll take that away with them. We'll help them to understand, and we'll basically allow that to be inclusive into our business practices. Okay. We'll also give us an understanding of how better to connect with this person and how this person makes decisions, physically, verbally expresses themselves, as well as gathers and connects with how they gather and connect with information in their environment. Okay. So each of those coaching cards. Now, if you get the year, what happens is the year you get 90 tokens, 90 coaching cards, right? Can you see that? Let's see if we can just dim the light here. So 90. If you opt for the monthly, you're getting 6 per month, right? 6 per month. Now, I don't control how much you sell the profiles for. I've got students and certified coaches that sell them from anywhere between $67 to $250 because they're included in their package. You can use it as a lead generation magnet. You can use, we've got these beautiful mini profiles, which some of you may have experienced, that we use as a lead generation to get people to talk to and to get people that are interested in our services. So let's take, for example, right? You invest $297 per month and you get 6 tokens, or you invest the $2,997, you give yourself a year and you get it done properly, right? And you get 90 tokens. Now, if we take the minimum, right? Because this is the beautiful thing of it. Everything in this company, you don't just give something and get nothing. So we've got 90 and 6. So if we just go 6 times 65 at the bare minimum, right? At the bare minimum. Remember, your investment is either one of those two. Okay. Let's actually get this a little bigger for you so it makes sense. Okay. So but $2,997 or $297 per month. Remember, it doesn't stay there. The minute you certify, it drops down to either $47 per month or $470 for the year, for which you still get more tokens. Okay, so we never ever want you to get nothing. Okay, so when we have a look at this, right, what does this make specifically? If we go on the bare minimum, 67 times 6 equals 402. So now $402, right, minus your investment of $297 for your training for the month, and that leaves you in profit of $105. Right, so you're making money to get certified. If we look on the bigger scale, on the yearly, you get 90 straight up, and that 90 times 65 is 90 times 65, 5,850. So your investment was that. You now made 5,850 minus your initial investment is you are now in profit of 2,853. So 2,853 profit. This is really how we build, scale, and grow. I hope that this is informative, because we want you to make sure that you cover your initial investment, right? If you enjoy LifePrint and you're excited about the company, we want you to be able to share it, but also be able to profit through it, right? You need to benefit, and you need to benefit from your training. And this doesn't mean that you only benefit at the end of your certification. No, no, no. We want you to start straight away. And so these open up and you get access to that straight away. You get all the training, all the support systems, all the slide decks, so you can go out, market, message. We've got all the lead generations, so you can start, right, doubling your investment. Okay. You invest, and then you get that and more. Okay. And so if you want to dive in, please let me know. I'm going to leave a link at the bottom of this video so you can book a call with me. The reason is that we are pretty strict on who we allow to use the software and come into the certification training with us, as you can probably imagine. This is very private, and this is very, very, very powerful software. And we want to make sure that you're a good fit for the company and you're the right caliber in terms of having access to the software. So please, if you're interested, book a call, or you can apply straight away. You'll still have a call with me, and so we can move forward. Otherwise, pop onto our website, have a look at the signs, click subscribe, follow us. And if you find it in your heart and you've really enjoyed the training and you think somebody else would benefit from this, then please share and let them know, and so that they can get their free software and really understand themselves at a way deeper level. Thank you very much once again for your attention. I'm highly appreciative, and I hope that this has been helpful and valuable for you. For those that are looking to join our company, we are excited to meet you and share with you all the great options on how you can basically go out into the world and create and scale a coaching and change management company. Lots of love from me. Stay curious.